just thought I'll show you an update of the gas tank. It's pretty smooth. I only have like a leak in the middle here, but I just marked these spots because there's pinholes. I'm just gonna fill up. You can see it's pretty. This side's already smoothed out. Well smoothed out. And the front was done already. I could probably smooth it out more. Like honestly, I don't even have to use body filler. I just gotta smooth this out to be smooth like this, and I could just paint it after removing some of the weld shards a little bit more right here. I didn't took my time, and I gotta sand this coating off, or I could just feather it all in together because I did some grinding here trying to take some of that coating off. But yeah, pretty much it doesn't leak besides a little drop here, and that's not even a drop. It's pretty like a little bubble that pops up, and then the bubble doesn't even drop. It just stays a bubble, so I gotta fix that. I'm gonna get my drill. I know my drill bit, but my Dremel with the point, and then hit the spot where the little hole's at, and make it a little bit bigger. And then when I do my weld, it can fill it in. When it gas tanks here, it's leveled. It's even from the front. And now I have the actual filler I cut, and I just cleaned up some of the metal here to be easier to weld. It is steel. I actually drilled this at an angle for it could be a little bit more bigger here. So when I put the actual piece, it's not just flat like this with the gas tank. It actually has an angle like this, so it kind of sticks out upward. What I'm gonna do here, I'm not gonna show this side of China. I'm gonna show this side. I already tying it up by hand as tight as possible. I could probably do a little bit more super tight, but this is pretty tight if I could be able to unmount it and mount it. I'm not just gonna weld it like this here, that I could probably just do. I was thinking just go a little bit below and do it right before the, like right here, and have it about like that. And then this side will be showing the little triangle piece. This part will also show, but it is what it is. I know that for a fact they have this in brass, and it would be awesome to get the brass one. I had it, but I lost it. But buy one of these in brass, grind all this, leave these little wings on, just smooth out the top, and then even here I have to grind all this lettering off and then polish the brass, and it would be a pretty nice golden looking cap. So like I said, the tank would be about right here, even, but then the lid itself would be in an angle like this. Like I said, I could probably do it like that, or what I did, my measurements was about right here, so I could just do that. There's not too much room, and I just find the spot where I want it, put the piece, lean it back as far upward as possible, so that's up, and the piece would be about this angled instead of this. It'd be about right here, the way I had it right now, like that. And then you can see that all I have to do now is give it a tack here, hit it with the welder, and then start building up all my weld around it, and it should be pretty clean, and the tank would be officially done. And then the last thing would be drill a hole for the peacock. So there's that. But first I'm gonna fix this little hole, and then after that either weld this up right away or drill the hole for the peacock. You can see the tube, the actual bottom tube is right here. The peacock has to be about a little bit further from this. And then I'll squeeze the peacock as tight as possible, for the peacock should be facing outward, like right here. So I could have the knob like that. You know, some gas tanks, the motorized bikes, they're a little bit crooked or off. Well, this one I want it just evenly, so I'm gonna tighten it as possible. And then I have that fitting that just goes right here, and weld up that fitting. And boom chakalaka, I got myself a gas tank. Not bad for a $40 gas tank. That's how much the metal cost me. It cost me like 40 bucks. But it was cheaper to buy it in Summit Racing 4-inch exhaust pipe, because one of the local shops down here was gonna try to sell me every foot like $14 plus tax. So I would have used, because this is like more than 2 feet, I would have had to use 2 feet, and then I had to buy, like 2 feet ends right here, and then I would have had to buy the 3 extra inches. He wouldn't sell me just a little bit inches or cut me an extra piece or give me slack. I would have had to buy a total of 3 feet, and it would have been 14, that's 30 plus, that's like 45, almost like 45, 50 bucks. So at Summit Racing it was 40 bucks, and I got it at Summit Racing. Oh, it has some water. All that water will get drained out. Some metal flakes, you can see. As soon as I drill the hole for the bottom of the peacock, I'll leave that open, fill it all out, and then let it drain. Just gotta fix that little leak right here, and probably right here, these two. This one wasn't leaking, I just tapped it. Just like, well, I'm gonna do the weld. I'm gonna shoot the weld here after I Dremel it, and then just go up, go down, go a little bit sideways, because I noticed it works perfect that way. Because there was a leak right here somewhere, and I cleaned it.